So ITC posted its numbers last evening and seems like a mixed set of numbers coming in from ITC this time around. While overall the revenues surely above the 18-hour expectations, the strong top line growth that we're seeing of 22.6%, and the revenues are coming at 13,295 crores. Mainly, obviously, what's leading to this good revenue growth is the strong performance that we've seen coming in the agri business of the company. The agri business revenues were up by 78.5% on a year-on-year basis. So strong growth over there is what is leading to a strong revenue growth for the company as well. Now let's talk about the bottom line. Bottom line is what we were expecting, exactly in line, 1.3% decline on a year-on-year basis, and the bottom line has come in at 3,748 crore rupees. So that's the profitability of the company. While the margins, the operating performance seems to be a bit under pressure. Margins have seen a sharp contraction this time around. Margins are only at 33.6% versus 38.4%. So surely a sharp contraction that we saw coming in the margins of the company. Also, let's not forget what is impacting the margins this time is, yes, there's an unfavorable mix loss that we're seeing coming in the hotel businesses. Obviously, the losses over there, because the restrictions, lockdown, the occupancy is not as high. So that is something overall impacting the margins as well. The losses in the hotel business as well as the declines in the margins of the cigarette business is something that is very important. Now, the core cigarette business this time, what we saw is that the sales volumes are surely seeing some signs of recovery. They're coming back to the pre-COVID level. So that is obviously some sort of a comfort over there. And the volumes stood at around 7 to 8% for the company, which is what the street was also expecting, a 7 to 8% volume growth, and that is what is coming as well. Now, non-cigarette business, that's the FMCG business, grew by 16% in Q4, so good growth over there, and the PBIT margins for that also is at 5%. So surely let's keep an eye out on ITC today. It's a mixed set of numbers coming in from the company, and quickly I'll take you through what the brokerages also have said and what are their thoughts about ITC's earnings as well. So now JP Morgan has actually maintained a neutral stance on the company with a target price of 225 rupees per share. They said that obviously the inline Q4, but and the EBITDA is mainly boosted by the agri business. The cigarette growth is also a bit underwhelming for the company, so that is why they are maintaining their neutral stance on the company. Obviously, in the agri business, let's not forget that there is a one-off also, so that one-off export opportunity which did come in, and that's why we're seeing that strong growth there as well. Now, other than that, Citi also too has maintained a neutral stance of the company with a target price of 215 rupees per share. They see the overall ITC revenues surely have exceeded the expectations, and obviously driven by better growth in the other segments like agri, paperboard, paper, packaging and performance as well. But the cigarette and other FMCG profit growths are softer than what the company was expecting. So that's why they're maintaining their neutral stance. While on the other hand, Morgan Stanley surely has maintained an overweight stance in the company with a target price of 251 rupees per share, and they see that obviously strong revenue growth is something that is keeping them positive. But overall cigarette volumes are also in line with the consensus, and they see a steady recovery coming in the other segments, so they are maintaining an overall overweight stance in the company with a target price of 251 rupees per share. Other than that, Credit Suisse also has maintained an outperformance stance, if you could see, for the company, and the target price is also maintained at 265 rupees per share. So surely the full recovery that they're seeing coming in the cigarette business is something that is comforting them. So all in all, this is the view coming in from brokerages as well as the overall result roundup for ITC today.